All right, so this is Leadership Crucibles by me. I'm Jacob Groh. This is for the leadership theory and practice for the for this class, and we're going to be going over some of my values, some of my personal experiences in the workplace, and so yeah, let's move on to value one. As far as value number one, it's going to be a comfortable life. I believe a comfortable life is very important in terms of a human being's happiness and especially in the workplace. If it's not a comfortable environment, then I wouldn't want to be it. I wouldn't want anybody else to be in it as well. So that is my first value. My second value is equality. This is a terminal value as well. And so equality is very important in the workplace to me, whether it be equal pay, equal treatment, equal responsibilities. These are very important to me. And so that's why I listed this as my second value. My third value, this is going to be pleasure. I think that pleasure, similarly to comfort, is very important. Humans need to live a happy, fulfilling life, and that includes vacation, a comfortable, a pleasurable work environment, a stimulating work environment, and so that's why I place this at value number three. And then, yeah, let's move on to value number four. This is helpful. I think this is an instrumental value. This is very important, as well as value number five. Both of these are very important in terms of executing the first three values. So being helpful with your friends, with your family, with anybody that you can, is going to enrich your life. It's going to enrich others' life, especially in the workplace. It'll make the load easier on everybody, and so that's why I place that number four. Number five, we have a responsible. That's another instrumental one. I believe as a leader, or just even as a subordinate in the workplace, it's very important to be responsible, take responsibility for your actions, and for your for any mistakes that you make. Everyone's human. Everyone's going to make mistakes, and I think that that can be an opportunity to build trust, even if perhaps the action was less than desirable by the leader or the subordinate. It builds trust by taking responsibility, by taking the consequences of your actions, and that's very important to me. So those are my five values. In terms of my personal experiences with these and how I kind of garnered these five values as my top five. I've worked at two places. I've worked at Papa Murphy's and T-Mobile. We'll get to T-Mobile later, but for Papa Murphy's, I've learned how not to lead. I've had leaders that are, they don't do the work, they don't respect their employees, and that's been very detrimental in terms of the relationship between us and them, and it's made it a very hostile work environment. And so I've learned how not to lead. I've learned how to lead. I've had very good bosses that taught me the value of camaraderie and hard work, and making sure everyone's on the same page, that the leader is doing as much work as the coworkers, so it doesn't feel like they're kind of sitting on their pedestal there. um, so yeah, that is what I learned with Papa Murphy's. I've made a lot of relationships there as well. I'm still friends with a lot of people that friendships that started at Papa Murphy's. I've learned a lot there, and a great job for a kid just starting out. I no longer am employed there though. Let's move on to T-Mobile. What I've learned at T-Mobile is that in terms of leadership, I've learned more at T-Mobile than at Papa Murphy's. They pull me for support roles. They call it interim or just support, and this is where I'm helping people in chat or on their calls, to better their performance and better their knowledge and experience at T-Mobile. Interim is basically I filled the role of an assistant coach, and that was my role. Is I was an assistant coach for a couple months, and that really helped me learn how to take care of people and to make sure that everyone is comfortable, is happy and hardworking. And so yeah, that's what I've learned from my leaders. Similarly with Papa Murphy's, T-Mobile, I have learned from my leaders in relationships, both in a good and bad way. Learned who not to trust and who to trust, and a lot of those traits are similar to what I said previously with Papa Murphy's in terms of leadership style and how they treat the people around them. So yes, thanks for tuning in and listening. This is the end of my presentation. So yeah, thanks for watching.